Hello, welcome to VLearn, Virtual Learning Network. We are going to study BCS 55 and the subject name is Business Communication. This is session 2. Name, company profiles, jobs and responsibilities. During this session, we will cover certain topics like warm-up business organizations. In grammar, we will talk about WH questions, vocabulary business organizations, writing business organizations, warm-up jobs and responsibilities, in reading job profiles, in grammar verbs describing job responsibilities, and in vocabulary jobs and responsibilities. After that, we will talk about in writing job descriptions. So, first we will start with reading famous entrepreneurs. First of all, we will understand who is an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone who starts and operates a new venture. Being in business or being an entrepreneur is about taking risks and confronting challenges. Hence, an entrepreneur must have the ability to face new challenges and take risks. He can build new companies. The person who is an entrepreneur can also start existing companies through buyouts and turnarounds. They can also build new companies inside existing companies, which can be called corporate entrepreneurship. So, good entrepreneurs know how to squeeze as much as possible out of limited amount of cash. That means they have the power to start a new business with a new idea. And here is an example of the biggest entrepreneur, Ratan Tata. He is the chairman of the Tata groups of companies. One of the most well-known and respected industrialists in India is Ratan Tata, the chairperson of Tata Group. He was born on December 28, 1937 in Mumbai, where he did his schooling. He graduated with a degree in architect and structural engineering, and after that he joined his family business. He was sent to Jamshedpur to work at Tata Steel. In 1981, he became the chairperson of Tata Industries and was instrumental in ushering in wide array of reforms. He was awarded the Padma Vibhushan by the Government of India in January 2000. Mr. Ratan Tata is also instrumental in manufacturing of Nano, the people's car from Tata Motors. The development signifies a first for the global automobile industry. The people's car, which brings the comfort and safety of a car within the reach of thousands of families. Mr. Ratan Tata retired from all executive responsibility in the Tata Group on December 28, 2013, which was also his 75th birthday. So, after learning something about Ratan Tata in this passage, I hope now you can give the answers of some questions like can you give me some examples that shows Ratan Tata's ability to change the fortune of a company? Question number 2, what does the profile tell us about his international standing? One more question, that is Ratan Tata's major achievements in automobile sector. So this kind of questions can be asked in comprehension passage. Now moving towards grammar WH questions. There are basically two types of questions, open and close. The open questions are those which can have infinite number of answers. For example, like when did you arrive? So the listener can reply like just now, yesterday, on Monday, few minutes ago, around 6:30 p.m. That is, the number of possible answers is really open. The number of possible answers is limited in the case of closed questions. There are only two answers possible to the questions like are you coming with me? Definitely you will give the answer either in yes or in no. Yes, I am coming or no, I am not coming. Such questions are therefore frequently called yes-no questions, or sometimes we call them confirmatory questions. We cannot answer a question like when did you arrive by saying yes or no. You have to give some sort of information. That means the time of your arrival. These questions demand some new information. Since they generally begin with the WH word, they are called WH questions or open-ended questions. WH words include like who, what, which, when, where, how, why, whom and whose. Questions with where, when, why normally have some words ordered as yes or no questions. We put am, is, are, that means auxiliary verbs like helping verbs is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did, will, shall. These all before the subject to make it confirmatory question. If there is no other auxiliary verb, we use do, does, did plus infinitives. You can see some examples like the statement is, he likes this job. The question could be, why does he like his job? The statement, I came here to learn English. The question could be, why did you come here? I hope the WH questions must be clear in your mind. Now, we are moving towards the vocabulary part, that is business organizations. It means what kind of vocabulary do we use in business organizations? So, the vocabulary is business organizations, strategies, prospects, plan, activities, studies, project, needs, potential, operations, risk, expansion. Some words that we usually use in business organizations. Some more words are there like market forces, prospect, survey, penetration, price, expansion, advertising campaign, strategies, budget, survey, project, medium, private sector, focused shift, power generation, success story, influential people, research initiatives, budding entrepreneurs, prestigious awards. So there are so many vocabulary words that we use in business organizations. Now, we are talking about writing business organizations. Here I am going to show you a company profile of Bombay Dyeing. Bombay Dyeing is a part of the Vadia Group textile industry set up on August 23, 1879. It is one of the India's largest producers of textiles. Daily production at Bombay Dyeing exceeds 3 lakhs meters of fabrics. 600 plus executive shops all over the country. Exports to countries such as USA, countries in European Union, Australia and New Zealand. Bombay Dyeing also deals in chemicals. So, after reading this company profile of Bombay Dyeing, I hope you must be able to write anyone's profile that can come in your exam. Now, the next topic is jobs and responsibilities. Success. If we talk about this word, it can be achieved if everyone understands their individual roles and if everyone can work together without getting in each other's way. That means success is not impossible. It is possible if we cooperate or coordinate with each other. So let's move to the job profile and try to identify the job. My primary goal is to maintain law and order. I am often required to work for long hours. I need to be tough all the time. I am often overworked during festivals or public events when large numbers of people gather at public places. So I know you must know who is this. This is a policeman who works for us for our safety. One more example for you. Now try to find out who is this person. It takes long years of study and hard work to prepare for my vocation. My duty is to cure and heal people. I need to be prepared for long hours of work and can be cancelled into treat at any time of the day or night. Who am I? Yes, I am a doctor. Now, the next topic is grammar, verbs describing job responsibilities. Profiling your work and job responsibilities involves stating what you do and outlining your responsibilities. The choice of appropriate verbs is of utmost importance here. Now, look at this profile of a computer operator. The verbs are highlighted for you in this profile. Let's see. Job purpose: to input and extract data quickly and accurately using a computer terminal. Job responsibilities: number 1, enter standard documents into the computer quickly and accurately using the keyboard. Second, check data entered for accuracy and refer any queries to supervisor or data originator. Third, select appropriate program or software for data being entered. And one more is there, that is report any data entry problems to supervisor. Next topic is vocabulary, jobs and responsibilities. Now I am going to show you profile of a woman entrepreneur in India. Try to fill these blanks. Naina Lal Kidwai was the first Indian woman to graduate from the Harvard Business School. Fortune magazine dash Kidwai among the world's top 50 corporate women from 2000 to 2003. According to Economic Times, she is the first woman to head the dash of a Foreign Bank of India HSBC. Kidwai was awarded the Padma Shri in 2007. Now, can you fill these two blanks with the words the meaning of which are to put into series? This is a hint of the first blank. Yes, that is listed, right? And the second one is second hint. That means I'm going to give you the hint for the second blank, that is activities or business. Yes, that is operations. Now see, the first is listed. That means Fortune magazine listed Kidwai among the world's top 50 corporate women from 2000 to 2003. And the second blank is operations. The operations of a foreign bank in India. Next is job descriptions. It is important to write out job descriptions effectively because they are an important communication tool and play a significant role in the success of any organization. Poorly written employee job description, on the other hand, add to workplace confusion and cause miscommunications. Employee job descriptions are written statements that describes the duties, responsibilities, required qualification, reporting manager of a particular job. Job descriptions are necessary for anyone who works. And according to me, job description defines a person's role and accountability. Without a job description, it is really not possible for a person to properly commit to or be held accountable for a role. Now see, I'm going to show you one example of job responsibilities of HR assistant. First is recruiting and staffing logistics. Second, performance management and improvement tracking systems. Third, assisting with employee relations. Fourth, company-employee communication. And fifth is maintaining employee files and the HR filing system. So now, here are some questions for your practice that will be helpful for you. Thank you. Happy learning. We learning.